at the start of the Morro National Monument State Park. About to start the little trail hike here. I think this probably be a bit easier than yesterday. Got a couple of trails here. They're called the Inscription Trail, and that's the one with the petroglyphs. And then there's another trail, I can't remember the name of it, but that one has got some of the old villages and encampments. All right, so getting ready to get started. See y'all in a little while. Yeah, I think today's hike's gonna be a bit easier. It's literally got a paved sidewalk that's better than the one in my neighborhood. So, but I definitely don't have that in my neighborhood. Beautiful. All right. Cross over a bridge here. Like a dry creek bed. Yeah. I don't know if like anything's been coming through here in a long time. Pretty little bridge here. All right, let's keep heading on down this trail or sidewalk. See you in a bit. All right, coming up, getting closer. Man, it's just gorgeous. Wow. You see some petroglyphs even on the face of the thing. My Lord, how'd they do that? All right, keep going up. All right, got to another stopping point here. Kind of right at the foot. Gosh, it's beautiful. All right, keep going on down. Taking one more shot here before I head down. Let's see that. Look at that. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm about to lose this jacket again. It gets so chilly first thing in the morning. And then, yeah, I'm going to have to take this thing off in a few seconds. I don't want to pass out out here. All right. Talk to y'all soon. Yes, I went ahead and just decided to do it now. Got the jacket off. And oh, by the way, it's not the same black t-shirt from yesterday. I've got the Tesla shareholder one. So, yeah, I'm not wearing the same t-shirt 2 days in a row. Don't worry about that. I did wash my hat from yesterday, but I'm still letting that dry out. Look at that. Golly. Man. Just surrounded by it. Do a little panoramic view here before heading down a little further in. All right, everyone. I will see y'all in a little bit. Bye. All right, I am now at the foot of the cliff. There we go. Go around a little bit. Come back around. Oh yeah, and there's water. Let me see if I can turn, y'all can see that. Some water back there that used to be called the Oasis. And so one of the park rangers told me that this was a site that when the Navajo or, you know, any settlers would come through here, this was basically a stopping point where folks would let their horses get water and get water themselves. So this was a known spot for centuries. And yeah, it's called the Oasis. So I don't know if you can see it very well, but basically there's a big pool of water right there at the foot of this beautiful cliff. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna keep heading on down. Talk to y'all later. All right, a little closer to the foot of the cliff. I'm going, It keeps going. It keeps going. There we go. There's the top. Oh, Lord. I'm going to come back down before my back gets busted. All right. Let's keep moving. All right. We're at a part of the cliff where there's actually not just petroglyphs, but inscriptions from some Spanish conquistadors, as well as some U.S. cavalry. So I'll come over here. The oldest one I've seen. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in Spanish, and it's from 1526 to 1526 años. We got some more right there. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah, so you got petroglyphs along with more recent inscriptions. If you count 1526 as more recent, but technically it is. Then when we come over here, we've got let's see, where was that? There we go. Mr. R.H., or actually I should say Captain R.H. Orton of the 1st Cavalry, 1866. And there's somebody else, 1849, I should say. There's 1849, go a little further. October 22nd, 1866. So, obviously, Federal Cavalry. J.M. Taylor, April 7th, 1859. Really cool. Well, it probably wasn't that cool that they did that on these petroglyphs, but, you know, hey. It was 1866, 1859. What were you going to do? What else do you have to write on, right? All right, I'm going to keep going a little further down. But yeah, it's actually kind of neat. The petroglyphs are mixed in with inscriptions. I mean, you want to talk about the history of this area. So you got native petroglyphs mixed in with Spanish conquistadors from the 1500s, and then U.S. Army cavalry from the United States federal government come through in the 1850s and 60s. Just like they say, we're from the United States government and we're here to help. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm going to keep moving down. So this nice young lady, let me see if I can, there's a tarantula crawling up the wall.
Where did he is? He's fast.
Mike, oh, I see him up there. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. Oh, there he is. I got him.
Literally took
Look
him.
at that. Holy well, and you and I are standing under a tree watching a tarantula. I'm wondering where that tarantula came from.
Awesome. I mean,
it is awesome.
In 2 minutes, he went from down here to up there.
That is crazy.
It's the second one I've seen out here.
And it's so quick. Yeah, you're right. Like when you called me over, it was literally right there.
Right.
So that was pretty cool, seeing that tarantula climb up the cliff face. But man, yeah, we're like, okay, we may even want to get away from this tree. But one thing that's really cool too is like you can see the evolution between the petroglyphs all the way down to the latest. So, you know, you've got the petroglyphs from the natives, from the Navajo, that's, you know, literally thousands of years ago. You know, nobody knows for sure, but it's, you know, many, many centuries ago. And then second, you see the Spanish conquistador inscriptions in there from the 15 and 1600s. And then finally, you see U.S. cavalry from the 1850s, 60s, and 70s. And, you know, lady, we were laughing about it. It's like you start off with the petroglyphs, which are symbolizing things that are holy and of immense cultural value to the local Navajo nation. And then you get to the Spanish conquistadors, and it's still kind of uplifted. In the year of our Lord, 1527, and we shall bring, you know, great honor to the King of Spain. Like, But by the time you get to 1867, it's literally some dude named Captain McCormick that's like, yeah, for a good time, call Captain McCormick. You can tell it just gets dumber and dumber. And dumber. It's funny. Even in 1867, they had a sense of humor. So anyway, going to keep going down this path. So we've got some more inscriptions up here. I'm going to zoom in. So we've got Mr. Bradley. Let's see here if I can see. Yeah, 1876. So looks like about 4 or 5 guys did it all at the same time in 1876. Pablo Lucero. Look at that. 1873. Yeah. So I think what you can take away from this is there was a lot of U.S. cavalry that came through here in the late 1860s and the 1870s, and I think we all know what they were here to do. Like I said, don't worry, ma'am, we're from the United States federal government and we are here to help. All right, it just gets uncannier and uncannier as I move along. This part of the wall is literally like every single soldier in the first cav in, what year would this, let me see if one of them put their name, 1878 and 1870, literally inscribed their name on this thing. Literally every single, I mean, this was like a roll call right here. Holy moly. Look at this. Jesus, you could call muster from this wall. Well, I mean, none of them are obviously around anymore, but back then you could have. Incredible. All right, gonna keep moving on. There's a pretty view. They're walking along in the distance. Nice little ridge line on a butte there. Beautiful. And we're still along the cliff face. There you are. All right. Let's come back over here. There we go. Yeah, that's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, looks like we have the ability to go up a little further here. Got some steps. All right, gonna go ahead and progress on up. Okay, well, we lost the sidewalk and we got more of a dirt path now on the hike, but still very, very nice. Look at this. Got stones laid out. They've really done a great job with this national park. Now, obviously, this is one of the smaller, this isn't Yosemite or anything like that. This is more of a national monument area, and you can see why. Yeah. Just keep going down the trail. Let's see here. Get one more nice little shot right there. Yeah, that's just gorgeous. All right, keep heading down the trail. Yeah, it was designed to suck you in. So I'm about halfway up now, getting a pretty good view. I am, that's what we were looking at before, and as you can see, it's a bit more level with us, but still got a ways to go. Yeah. Still a good path, but man, yeah, they suck you in. They suck you in. Whew, I felt like I just went straight uphill for 20 minutes because I did. All right, let me catch my breath and I'll talk to y'all again in a second. Okay, now we're corkscrewing our way up the cliff face. But seeing that I do not have the ability to scale a cliff face. You just have to use the corkscrew. Whew. Man, when does this thing end? All right, if this is the last segment of my vlog, you know why. Oh man, look at that, great shot. So now I'm right on level with where we were, looking out over this amazing vista. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Whew. But believe it or not, I've still got more corkscrew to do. All right.
You're gonna do a lot of talking to yourself once you get to the top here.
Now this is embarrassing. You overheard me talking down below and you're like, I sure hope he's got a camera. Because if he doesn't, I'm going the other direction.
No, I spotted the camera.
Yeah. My name's JC, by the way.
Craig from Michigan.
Craig from Michigan, JC from Texas.
Glad to meet you.
Nice, nice. Yeah, this is just beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, wait till you get on top where you can see both ways.
Oh my Lord. Well,
And
if I make it.
I'll give you a clue right now.
Okay.
Don't walk and sightsee at the same time.
In other words, shut up and put away the camera.
No, if you're gonna shoot the camera, stop.
Okay.
Because the footing is way different than this.
So they suck you. That's what I was saying before. Is like they start you out with a nice little sidewalk, then it goes to a pay with some, and then next thing you know, you're on a corkscrew.
Well, you know what cairns are?
Yeah.
You stop at one and spot the next one before you start to it. And if you'll notice, they've actually cut little grooves in the top of the rock.
Uh-huh.
But they're really faint, so you got to pay attention.
Oh Lord.
But like I said,
look at that. We're on level with the birds.
Yeah. Like I said, don't walk and sightsee.
Don't walk and sight. Just walk and then sightsee.
Then
walk
stop.
and then sightsee. What part of Michigan are you from, bud?
Right here.
The peninsula, or right below the peninsula?
No, this is Detroit.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
Traverse
okay.
City, then the Upper Peninsula.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Well,
Sorry,
you've got your
I
map
failed
with you.
geography.
Yeah, little town of 350 people.
Nice. Well, I live in Porter, which is, it's basically a bedroom community. It's 40 miles northeast of Houston. So technically it's part of the Houston metro area. Like I'm sure there's towns 30 miles outside of Detroit that would, if they went to Disney World and somebody asked where they're from, they're going to say Detroit.
Yeah.
That's what I like. So I say Porter, but then when if my wife and I go somewhere that's outside of the state, you just say Houston. Because if you say Porter, Texas, they're going to be like, okay.
Well, I was at the north end of Chaco Canyon yesterday, met a couple, and he worked in a town that was 30 miles south of where I live.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he knew exactly where I
In New
lived.
Mexico.
In New Mexico.
He might be following you, dude.
And they were from Connecticut. It was crazy.
All
Well,
right.
you have a safe trip and watch your footing.
I will. Thank you very much. It was great talking to you.
You too.
All right. Oh, man. Look at that. Well, obviously, I'm not going past these stones here. Man. And to think that the Navajo and the Pueblo peoples would make homes in these, man, just amazing people. Talk about just industriousness. Wow, and it's just beautiful. Oh man. All right, let's get on back on the path. Well, I've got a little straightaway here. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. That looks almost identical to the lighthouse formation that I saw at Paladura Canyon yesterday. But obviously, you know, we're only about 400 miles away, so similar type of geography. Went through the same ecological stratification over millions of years. Yeah. Amazing to think that if you go back millions of years, this was an ocean bed. I don't know how many years, but a lot. Yeah. But it makes sense. That's why, you know, when they set off blocks in the Gulf of Mexico and other large bodies of water, they're usually named after canyons. Because if you look at the topography, or that's probably not the right word since you're down below, but if you look at it, it's basically looks just like this, except it's covered with miles of ocean water. So, all right, well, I'm gonna take that gentleman's advice and, well, I got a little straightaway here, but I am going to sightsee and talk and film, but maybe not all at the same time. Yeah. All right. Okay, well, we have come to the end, as you can see with the fence here, but we've made it to the end, and you can see the trail down there that we came up and meandered up that way and then started corkscrewing over there, which I'll be going back down again. But man, just look at this view. I'm gonna expand on that. Oh, let me back up a little bit. Wow. Incredible. You are pretty. Look at you. You are a boxer?
Yes.
Beautiful. And you are pure as the driven snow, aren't you?
Yep.
I can tell. Look at you. You are gorgeous. What's your name?
Athena.
Athena. Beautiful
Yes.
girl, Athena.
Okay, sit back down. We're not done yet. Sit down.
Let me get out of y'all's. I'm sure she's like, get this guy out of my face.
Well, see, the trail's not big enough. She doesn't
Yeah.
share very well.
That's a lot. You know what? She's precious cargo. I'm going to get out of y'all's way. Very nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. I am back down at the foot of the cliff. I shut the camera off to get back down, making sure I kept my footing. Man, it is just absolutely gorgeous. Let's see which way. Visitor center return. Let's go that way. All right. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous out here. And yeah, I met a lot of nice people. I think I misspoke about the gentleman's name. His name was Craig. I met him a second time. And I was like, I think I called him Bill, you know, previously, but his name was Craig. Craig from Michigan. But yeah, really nice out here. And being a Monday morning, not a lot of people. Like I said, it's almost entire, well, not almost, it's entirely retirees. And so, yeah, that's my clique now. That's my gang, my clan. I better not say that, my gang, my group, my people. Yeah, I'm gonna take one more look at this right here. Look at that. Yep, well, we went all the way up to the top. Can't see much over here now that we're back down close to the visitor center. But yeah, just gorgeous. Boy, I am tuckered out, but it, man, it was so worth it. Good exercise too. Yeah, awesome. All right, gonna head over to the visitor center. All right, all done at the El Morro National Monument. Had a great time. Saw some beautiful scenery and some real interesting historical artifacts around there. So we're done here. Had a couple of stops in New Mexico and Amarillo, And now it's time to move on through the rest of New Mexico and head on into Arizona. And let you take one guess of where we're stopping in Arizona. Yep, Grand Canyon. I'm gonna go to the south rim of the Grand Canyon and go visit that tomorrow. Probably about 4 hours to get there from here. I got one supercharger stop to make. It's been great. Had no problems traveling in my Tesla out here. So yeah, done at El Morro, part of the El Malpai National Parks. Just beautiful, beautiful area. Beautiful. Didn't get abducted by aliens, not yet. I'm not out of the state yet, who knows. But yeah, so just gonna start heading out now, and I'll stay in touch throughout. All right, everybody, hope you're having a great Monday and a start to your week. Bye.